Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional women. So current time of 8:40 a.m. on Eastern Time on Sunday on May 29th. Ethereum current trading at $1,808, up about close to 1% so far. Respect over crypto market on this Sunday morning so far on the East Coast is rebounding, across the spectrum, just kind of lingering around the consolidated level that I've identified so far. For Ethereum, that's specifically just hair away below from the 1850, or away from above the $1,700 that we've identified so far. So we've been just consolidated, levitating on a sideways fashion. I first want to say happy Sunday, by the way. Hope you all have a great traveling weekend so far. Obviously, some of the folks, due to Memorial Day weekend, are commuting to see their loved ones for this like 3-4 days holiday, knowing the fact tomorrow it is a U.S. official holiday, that the stock market is going to be closed. So with respect to the crypto market, it's never closed, so we still need to keep an eye out on it. But with respect to the update, this will be the only one today. My plan of what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day is I'm just gonna spend some time, just I guess hanging out with myself, which I'm typically like to do anyway. So I'm gonna be going to the gym, maybe pick a nice restaurant to go to by myself again, and then probably go biking as well. And try to come back home, before like 6 p.m. So I could take my parents out for dinner later. So we'll see how that goes. Today's a really nice day. It's sunny, but not too hot, but not too cold either. So I definitely look forward to doing it. And I do have like $18. I mean, not $18, $15 on my Uber account that I need to spend. So I'm just kind of contemplating what I should be spending on it. I try to use Uber to take the Uber home from Manhattan to Long Island yesterday, but that's like about like $16 for the ride. But I was like thinking, is it worth it for me to just spend $15 using that reward that Uber gives me, and then and pay the difference? It's still a lot of money. So I was like, like what am I gonna do with this $15 when I am the days of May is running out already, and then the $15 goes away. And for those that don't know, it's basically the American Express reward that they give you for selective members. So, anyways, so yeah, I look forward to spending some time. And for those, travel safe and have a good time. And I mean, if you have any questions, just like give me a shout. I'm always here to support. Anyways, so with respect to recording time, again, 8:43 a.m. on the Eastern Time. Ethereum is at $1,808. Eight would basically again, right, 40 dollars below the $1,850 mark. And where well, how's the momentum looking like at the moment right now? You could see that clearly we cross down and cross up in a relatively low inertia at the same time as the 34-hour 70 right now. So where I see coming is that tomorrow, knowing the fact that it's Monday begins and the international side of the house, on the equity side, is still open despite its close in the U.S. market. It should technically drive some buying pressure across the spectrum, because the propensity for the chart that you see on a technical front is a lot more bullish than bearish at the moment, despite overall market is bearish, right? But in term short term perspective, it looks quite promising. And like look at next week in terms of the calendar events perspective, right? We don't really see major needle driver until the 3rd of June. Basically, it's the job numbers. And I think we should see some sort of anticipatory pressure starting on Wednesday or Thursday before the job numbers. No, ultimately, no one can really predict what the job number is going to come out to be, right? It's either a good number or a bad number. This is either you hit or you don't. You miss or you don't. You hit, right? You know what I'm trying to say? So we'll see how it goes, in terms of the future perspective, and you will see the futures, indicator across the market, the day before the market opens. So We'll keep an eye out on it on Monday to see how that will progress, and that will give us some indicator in terms of what's the next levels to identify, right? And if we're gonna get bullish momentum, 1860 will be next, and then subsequently 2000, right? If we go down, we'll be going down to 1700, and then 1550 from there, right? Remember? And then with respect to Bitcoin, we're staying flat as well. The 40 out of 70 right now. So if we go up 3,500, if we go down, it will be 28,500, and then 25,500 respectively. Ethereum Classic up about 1.5%, $23. Anywhere from current level down to, all the flat numbers, 21, 20, 1850 respectively. Dogecoin up about 0.6%, at 8 cents at the moment. Anywhere from current level down to somewhere around 7 cents is so logical. So basically all the flat numbers, right? 8 cents, 7.5, 7.65 respectively. Cardano up about 2% at 47 at the moment. Anywhere from current level down to, all the flat numbers, right? Like 50, 45, 40 respectively. And then Solana up about 7% so far. And right now, try and get back up to the horse, right? You could see that we clearly bounced from the 37 or the 40, basically. Try to recuperate back up to the 49.75, which is 50. So we are basically $5 below for a minute. So try to recuperate and get back up on the horse again, right? So if we get bullish momentum, come back up to 50 and the subsequently 71. If we get bearish momentum, going back to 37 all the way down to 33 from here. XRP up about 1%. All the way, so 40 cents would be the first level, right? Because of the flat number, and then 40, and then 35. And then 30 respectively, but we need to get back up on the horse to 57 with the 20 out of 70 right now, so relatively oversold already. So seems like momentum is still kind of lagging, and at the same time you could see that we cross up, which translates into this green candle, but it's been kind of dead in the water, so it's kind of dragging it down back to where we were before. And again, it's because of the Luna incident that kind of gave a lot of people with a bad taste in their mouth. So ultimately, you have to believe in this long term fundamentally for it to recuperate back up. Right now, in terms of a technical perspective, it's still relatively oversold. Polkadot, basically $10 right now, anywhere from current level down to $8.50, $8, $7.50 respectively. Algorand's up about 2.6%, 37 cents at the moment. Basically, all the flat numbers again, right? It looks like we are trying to recuperate some momentum back up, but it's relatively stale, right? So anywhere from basically 37, 35, basically 40, 35, 30 respectively. Shiba Inu in between levels again, right? 1400 versus 900. So obviously we're getting close to 900 already. So I would say anywhere below the 4 digits is fair game in terms of DCA. Polygon up about 1.55%, 59 right now. Anywhere from current level, with 60 right now, 60, 55, 50, 45 respectively. And then AVAX, $26 at the moment. Anywhere from basically 25, 20, 15 respectively, all the way down. We're relatively oversold already at 33 out of 70, so not terrible. But ultimately, you have to believe in this long-term fundamentally to invest in it. So, hopefully this is helpful on this Sunday. It's definitely, a relaxed day, which makes sense because isn't a lot of media affectation that's really influencing the market. Sometimes it's better with no news than a bunch of news, right? Because that could psychologically influence people a certain way. So collectively, we're still kind of non-active, but who knows with respect to what's going to be happening on the international side of the house. I think U.S. is going to be probably chill and relax all the way until Tuesday, when Memorial Day subsides, and then it's going to start getting picked up again. So hopefully this is helpful. Really appreciate you. Have a good Sunday and take care.